Trae Young saying Wemby has all the intangibles to be the best player ever. Facts or cap?
Facts. The dude is 7'5". I don't even know what the wingspan is. I've never even seen anybody bother to measure that shit, right? Like, it doesn't matter. It's like, what's the temperature of the sun? This shit's really hot, right? He's 7'5". He can do all that stuff, and he got it in him. Like, I was in Vegas for the first game in Summer League, and I know everybody on Twitter had jokes. Nobody in the building did. We was like, we watching the future right here directly in front of us. My only question is, I can't understand why they so sorry. Like, as bad as they are, is it... The Pistons and the Spurs have both been sorry for so long that you're not supposed to still be this sorry after you go get a dude that good. Somebody not as good as they say.
Is it the Jigsaw Killer?
I will simply make the point that Greg Popovich look like Bill Belichick.
It's the Jigsaw Killer. We done seen 10 of these shits. We've seen 10 of these movies.
Every time, everything we said about Bill Belichick in football this year, applies to Greg Popovich.
Real shit, bro. I've been saying
every single thing. You're not supposed to be sorry for 4 years in a row and still be all-time sorry. They as sorry as the Pistons. You look at the point differential on them, it's the same as with the Pistons. Somebody got to explain something.
You guys explaining the dude.
Do we have any San Antonians who care to defend Greg Popovich?
I'm just saying they got dudes, they signed the big extensions, they've been getting decent draft picks, and they still one of the 3 worst teams in the league. And Vic looks as good as we thought he was supposed to look.
Right. And they looking him off.
Well, that is the next part, right? All them dudes, they all like it's a team full of Ricky Davises, right? Like
Tricky Ricky.
I thought Big Fella was here to help me, right? Like everybody looking at him the same.
I thought he was here to help me.
Damn, the Pop.
Hey, I remember that cut. That was a funny one.
But here's the thing, people talk about it like it's slander. I'm just asking you, who else could have 4 straight years like this and never have to answer for them?
Man.
And every year people make the same argument, well, they just getting worse to get better. When they did that in Philadelphia, we wasn't tolerating it. We called it, and I definitely did it. I was not here for none of that Sam Hinkie shit and what they were pulling. Are they trying to be good? If they haven't been trying to be good for 4 years, then somebody got to answer for that. The Pistons, we know they trying to be good. That's what makes it worse. So, like, how do we get here?
Shit.
I mean, just
Drop Mike.
Just show me the lie. That's all I'm asking.
But he ain't gonna fire himself.
He ain't gonna fire himself.
He knows knows what he's doing.
Yeah, nobody gonna fire him either. But if it's a matter of some of these dudes they got now got to get out of there, they got to have some hard talking tos to people. You got to actually get a real live point guard.
Do y'all feel like Pop is untouchable though? Like, how many consecutive years can he do this? And still, as many as
because he got a 5-year extension.
This is what he do. Hey, Jesus.
Here we go.
5 years.
This how this look. But you know what I think it is, man? And it's hard to say because I'm a Greg Popovich guy. You look up there and this guy look like your grandfather. It's hard to tune in to that.
Yes.
And to buy into what he's saying. Like, I understand you got 5, but this shit ancient that you talking to us. Like, you can't relate to us. Like, you got to get somebody in there that can relate to them young boys, man.
Well, let me ask you, is he still kicking it like he used to kick it?
Absolutely.
Okay, because the point that
reading books and all that, them dudes ain't, listen, man.
But the
These
point that
young boys
he's
trying to play
making,
video games.
but is he out here talking crazy to him like he used to talk crazy to them?
Like Tim and them.
Because that was the thing. He could get away with that stuff with Tim because Tim would take it. It's the same thing with Belichick. You could get away with that when Tom Brady was taking it.
He wound up passing out books and shit. Them dudes throwing that shit in the back of the car. Fortnite at, man? Where's Fortnite?
Where's Fortnite?
Where's fucking Call of Duty? Them kids ain't trying to hear that shit, man. That kumbaya shit, man.
It's a different type of kid.
They're not. They're not trying to hear that shit, man.
Can you see it at the lower level girl? You see it too. It's a different. They're not built.
And you got foreign kids on your dude. They not.
The tradition is gone.
They're not trying to hear that. I hate to say, they're not trying to hear that shit, dog. That shit like Charlie Brown's fucking teacher in that bitch, man.
Like, you play for Bob Huggins and unfazed. I'm just saying, you play for a guy like Huggins unfazed. I don't know if that shit flies or not. Even the Patino style, that stuff doesn't really fly.
Because you gotta change. Because I can get you fired now.
One wrong, it don't, like, you just don't register these days.
But Gino was just talking about, Ariema was talking about there at UConn like 2 days ago about how it's hard to coach these people because they don't respect you at all. They can literally go to a different school every other year.
Get your coach away though.
And he's like, well, there's no respect for me telling them or critiquing them now because they're not even looking at me like I'm somebody that can do that.
Well, they go to like different type schools now. Cause like you went to Lincoln in Dallas, right?
No, I went to Brian Adams.
Brian Adams.
Yeah, but
like Anthony, that was the thing that's interested me when I saw what school he went to. I was like, oh, you went to Thurl. Like this is a actual high school, right? With like actual high school dynamics and the people that are around it, people who known you forever, and they deal with you in that way. It don't work that way when you bounce, right? Like you have the power at every turn. Everybody's trying to keep you in every place. And this is like broader society stuff, but not everybody went to the military, right? Like all this stuff starts with, all the coaching in America starts with the military.
Yes.
And everybody, their coach in high school was some dude who had gone off to fight in whatever war, whatever it is, but that was like the intellectual center of coaching started with the military and then trickled on down. And it don't work like that no more, right? So they talk to you like they talk to people in the military.
Yep.
Everything worked around that. It ain't that world no more.
no,
man.
nowadays, we'll talk to you crazy. Nowadays, it's everything gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You want a trophy? Okay, Mama buy you one.
No, like I remember, I
made one for you.
Like I wasn't no strong
First
basketball
place.
player or nothing, but I remember when I played in middle school. The first time I came home, I told my dad, I was like, yo, man, you know, it's a white man too. Like, yo, man, they ain't here talking crazy to us and all of this. And I expected my dad to have my back. And he was like, nah, that's just how this works. If you're gonna do this, this is how they're gonna talk to you, and you're gonna have to decide if this is I couldn't believe that
They
shit.
talk to me
But
like this at work, son.
that was the truth.
me the same
But that was the thing. My dad isn't that type, right? Like they wasn't talking to him like that at work. But he was like, if this is what you gonna do,
This is the environment.
this is how it works. And it didn't mean they didn't like you. Like, think about Huggins. Huggins talk all that crazy shit, but everybody knew that Bob loved him.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't work the other way in this stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
That was the reason I clashed, because I wasn't having that shit with Roy. It was like, hey.
But
My daddy don't talk to me like that. You not about to talk to me like that.
But the dude before Roy was worse, right?
He tried to be until I said the same shit to him too. Hey, we not having that. I don't know who you think you is. You's not daddy. You don't want me called daddy up here. Daddy come up here set you straight on his own.
So, but Rashad, Trae Young saying Wemby has all the intangibility the best player ever. You saying that's facts or cap?
Facts.
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 2 facts.
Collusion.
Collusion. Get what you think Trae smart.
He getting traded over there. Yeah,
You think it's gonna happen?
Hell yeah. Because think about it, if you pop, Trae Young says this is gonna be the future, that means he's already bought in.
Yep.
To who this guy is, so he's gonna be looking to get him the ball. I'm trading for that guy.
Can you imagine Pop trying to coach Trae Young? I'm asking you that. Like, looking at how it's going with the dudes they got now. Pop trying to coach Trae Young. Somebody gonna have to go.
I think Trae will
But that's
flourish.
what I'm saying. He already bought in. You already said this is the guy. So you're coming in already saying
Trae just
he
throwing
is
that
the
bitch
best
up.
player ever. So that means you're going to be looking to get him the ball. and get
Hey,
him.
look, Trae willing to throw it up there, but that ain't why Trae he don't come to work every day to throw the ball to people.
Man,
We gonna get some
he don't got.
buckets, too.
He ain't got. If he passes,
But he not having trouble with Quinn right now.
Capella,
He was having
passing
trouble with
Capella.
Nate.
Yeah.
Nate was the old school fossil. Quinn is the new school. I get it.
I know that meeting gonna be that meeting gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, that's
do we need
exactly
Trae
what
Young?
I'm saying. Hey,
I'm gonna do just like this. I think so. Let's make it happen.
So Gil, I didn't get a facts.
Facts.
Okay, thank you. But facts with the asterisk with collusion for Trae. Okay. Trae Young saying Wemby has all the intangibility the best player ever. Facts or cap?
Best player ever?
yeah, that's
you said ever.
and that's where I.
He could be. Is he gonna be?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know.
that-
That's my.
But the intangible
Tangible
skills.
shit, yeah, I give him that. We ain't seen nothing like
When you see that walking in the gym
Everything's
and it's
cool,
hitting
but
this in warm up.
I get, but I need. It's 1 year right now.
Yeah,
I
but
just-
one-legged threes. I'm just saying.
Just 1 year, right? It ain't even the full season yet. Like I just give me.
But as you watch
Yeah, I don't know.
As you watch it.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Look, that's how you be on
I'm
LeBron
gonna
shit.
say yeah.
You
No,
sure
I'm saying-
LeBron
I'm
not to
saying-
go?
I don't.
I'm saying,
No,
like
nigga.
before we talked
said
about
best
when Wemby
player
came in the league, we didn't know, we were
Said the
like
best player ever.
18, 12.
Like, he has the intangibles to be the best ever because he has all the. Will he be? No.
Potential.
Yeah, there's a difference in can and will. That's
So
the
Cap,
point.
yeah, I'm calling Cap.
Okay.
Because that key word in that phrase. But back to what we was just saying, right? Old school way of coaching, right? Fucking Nate McMillan. Them dudes ain't trying to get off the bus and go to fucking shoot around, man. Like, they just not. Like, you can't talk to them and treat them like, no, like, man, hey, they ain't going for it. Nope. And they make more money than you, so.
I mean, we always made more money than our coaches.
So, but I'm
I
saying,
think
anyway, they're making way more money than they coach now.
Let me tell you, that's changing. The dudes at the top of the roster are, but we are now out of that point where the middle-level exception is making more than the coaches. Somebody paying Monty Williams how much money now?
Yeah.
You know, like somebody got wind of that and was like, okay, we need to flip
We need
this
to
up.
flip it up.
But what's that feeling like for you guys when you're making more money than the dude who's supposed to be telling you what to do?
Like, it ain't even about telling dudes what to do, man. Like, especially at that level.
But you still respect the coaches based on their coaching acumen, or is it like you're a broke boy, dog? I'm
No, it ain't about no money.
What is your job is to put us in the best position.
Yeah, it ain't about
to be
telling me what to-
successful.
Yeah, it
as
ain't about telling me
individuals
what the
and
fuck to
a
do.
team.
Yeah.
So if you're not doing that, then that's when you get questioned.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you this. How long does it take you to sniff out whether or not this dude got it or not? Because I've heard stories about a team figuring it out in one practice.
Training
This dude
camp.
ain't it.
Training camp.
Just like what we doing in training camp, how's this flowing in training camp?
What we not working on, what we working on, what's missing, who they cut, who they keep, like all that shit, bruh.
Strategies,
Like you look, I'm sitting like, damn.
going through all the different.
We ain't worked on fucking side out of bounds.
Yeah.
Yet.
Oh, we
gotta
gonna guard the
fucking-
trap.
we got a game
We gonna-
on the game
we gonna-
tomorrow.
We supposed to red this on the side?
Like,
we black
we-
this? What we doing?
People always talk about, like, when basketball players wind up in a coach killer situation, but I make a different argument. Nobody knows when it's time for a coach to get fired faster than the basketball team. Basketball team figures that out. They talk about it amongst themselves. Somebody gets appointed to be like, hey, me and the fellas, we was over here talking, and we think it's about time for some changes. And you can look at it as a mutiny, but that is not what has happened. There's been research that has been done by a focus group, and they decided that this show is over.
We gonna
put
miss
something
you.
else on at 7:30.
In Minnesota, the one thing that I seen and knew Dwayne Casey was up out of there, he drawing up a fucking play, and everybody was looking, and we didn't know what the fuck he was saying, and KG was so mad, he just took the clip. Give me this motherfucking shit. Look, man, throw the ball to me, you go here, boom, 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 let's go. 1, 2, 3, team.
And when that happened, it's over.
Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, he's done.
The
Like when-
clipboard
when-
snatching?
Hey, y'all used to bring it in after the timeout? Y'all used to say 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
Like
I
that
don't
shit?
remember. Not necessarily. Not all the time.
Or we all just got
We didn't
up.
do that?
We all just got up and just, you
yeah,
know.
not every
For the
time.
fucking team.
What y'all do? Y'all just walked out?
Yeah, man.
All right, I see y'all out there.
Niggas just got up. Niggas just got up. You didn't even know who subbed in or not.
I don't even know if I would have participated. To be honest with you, fuck we put
Kmart, break us
I don't
out.
remember. Yeah, I don't remember.
Like, I get it when we little kids. Yeah, you trying to build.
1, 2, 3, team.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3. What is this? Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to do 1, 2, 3, but maybe.
So when it comes to Trae Young saying Wemby has all the intangibles to be the best player ever, we got a majority crew that says
Facts.
we got great sound effects on the show.